Hello friends and welcome. In some previous videos we were working on this 1965 Gravely Model L for resale, and I decided to sell the tractor with a brush hog on it. And I decided that we were using this, and I had the Mulcher guard on the back here, like what we put on here, because this is the better mower deck of the two. So I figured I'd sell it with that one. So that guard that's on the 65 right now was on here, and I believe this is the original mower deck that came with the 66 Model L that we have inside here. No, actually I backed it out, it's over there. And I had a real hard time getting the nuts and bolts off, because I guess the acid from the grass ate up the nuts inside here. So what I did was I put vice grips on the nuts, and I tried to get them loose quick with the air ratchet, but it kept on vibrating the vice grip off. And I ended up having to do them all by hand. I probably could have easily cut them off, but the problem is my cut-off tool that I bought from Harbor Freight over 6 years ago is very weak, and I was having a lot of trouble. And so I did it by hand. I got the guard off this, put the guard on that. Another problem here is that this guard in the front, that bolt's loose, nut and bolt is loose, and so is the other one loose. And the bracket is supposed to have a bracket that goes to the center here. That's broke off. So what I did was I had two spare guards like this. And what I did was I cut, I don't know, I think I went about 2 or 3 inches. I went and I cut it in half. And it has the bracket, you know, on the top piece here that we're going to be using on this. So off camera, I'm just going to try to cut this nut. I'll try to cut the bolts off. And this front bracket here, you know, this front fender here, only gets anchored by 2 bolts on either side, not the 4 bolts like the rear guard has. So I'm going to try to get that part done. It'll probably be in the title of what we're actually going to do today in this video. I'm undecided yet. I thought the 66 Model L that we got last year with this 65 had a real bad oil leak. I parked it on a piece of wood here, and it's been sitting here for the last 3 days. So it does have an oil leak, but I don't know exactly where the oil leak is coming from. I since cleaned this tractor up the best I could. We're not going to restore it or paint anything. I'm just going to sell this as is. And I just cleaned under the hood here. Cleaned it. This was really a mess, so I cleaned it up. It's presentable. It runs really good. I may make a playlist on the 65. I'm not sure. I'll get all the videos together from when we got it last summer, and maybe I'll make a playlist. And that'll be about it. So my main concern right now today is to get this front guard on here the right way. I have all new nuts and bolts that I got from Home Depot. Well, I would say the 2 bolts on the ends that were loose probably caused a vibration and made the bracket break off here. So I have new hardware. What I did when I cut this is I had some I think it was 2 inch wide or so masking tape. I just ran the masking tape across the top here, and then I made the cut. My eyes are really bad, so if I marked it I probably would have went off track cutting it, but the tape worked good, so I made the cut. You can see this is good. So if you guys own these brush hogs, I don't know what you're brush hogging, but if any bolts come loose, it might cause like the center bracket here to break off. So this is the other part that this is what I cut off that. I can make a bracket, like an L bracket. I don't weld, unfortunately, but I could, I'll save this, and I could make an L bracket so you could bolt the top bolt, nothing bolt on it. So that bracket actually slides under here. So I'll use the 5/16 nuts and bolts, but I'll use a 5/16 washer to go over the top here and tighten it all up. And I'll get back to you when it's done. Alright, it's done. I got all the nuts and bolts in there. I had to hit this with a hammer to bend it in a little more. No big deal, it's on there really good. And like I said, you guys that own these, make sure those bolts are tight and avoid breaking the bracket off in the center here. Now this is the cut-off tool I bought from Harbor Freight. I think it was like $8 for it. The discs costed more than the cut-off tool. I've had it over 6 years, and I cut a lot of metal with it. But like I said, this thing's on its last leg. I could barely cut those bolts off that I had to cut off here. And that's about it. So this mower deck is completely done. This one holds oil very well. When I got it, it had oil in it. And we used it, and I haven't had to put any oil in it. And I put the dual blades on this Mulcher brush hog. And then we have this other one here that I put the Mulcher fender on this one. I think those Mulcher fenders that I had on the trailer, the two, might have came off both of these, or I don't know how that worked, but I ended up having that guard that I told you I cut in half, so that was pretty cool. I got to put this one on a tractor and make sure I know these are tight because I put these on myself, but that front guard there, the front fender, I got to make sure that's tight. This one here, when I got it, it didn't hold, it doesn't hold fluid, so it had grease packed in it. There's seals on the bottom, there's a seal. I don't know if maybe we'll replace that someday and see if we get it to hold oil. It works just as fine with grease in there. A lot of people just pack them with grease. And I guess that'll be about it, and then I'll see what else we can do. I think I mentioned this one just has a single blade on it. I have the washer, it's a special washer. We might work on that next. Because when this was on the 61, it came with the 1961 Gravely. It was bent flat, and I'll just show you how it's supposed to be. This is that washer I was telling you about. This part here is okay, but this part here, somebody bent it so they were flat. I'm going to try to attempt to bend this back on either side. It's going to be bent the opposite way of this here, so you just want to come down this way with it. I'll do it off camera because I know I'm going to slip and cut my wrist or something here. But I'm going to try to fix that. It seems to be cracked in here too. So I'm going to bend it back right and maybe put some JB weld in there. This thing is just, actually, it just guides the blade so they're crisscrossed. And once you have the blade nut really tight, I never saw the blade shift. It could, I guess it depends on what you're cutting with it. So I'm going to try to fix this. I got to try to get something together more exciting to to video here today. I don't know what I'm going to do next, but let me try to fix this while I have. And then when we get that other brush hog I just showed you inside the storage here, when I get it mounted on the tractor, I'll put this back on. I mean, if I want to use that, I could always take one of the blades off this one here and put it on there. And I'll get back to you. Alright, so I stuck it in the vise. I was able to bend it back by hand. But if you look here, you can see the crack. It's cracked. It was kind of hard to bend by hand. I think it'll be alright. Like I said, you know, we're just cutting high grass and stuff like that with this, with the dual blades on it. So what you would do is you would set the blade on there and then just set this so it's across the blades where it's bent down, and then you would put the other blade on, and then the blades will be crisscrossed. And like I said, as long as you have the nut real tight, I don't think they're gonna, I think it'll just stay. But I could, like I said, try to JB weld it in the seam there and clean it real good. But you have to put like a real light coating. You can't go too thick with it, otherwise the blades won't sit down flush in the washer here. But I don't know. Add the gas. What else is new? Alright, I gotta put some gas in it. I don't know, I'm lazy today. Well, at least we fixed that fender on the tractor here. I'll just double check the nuts and bolts and make sure they're still tight. The important thing in this video was that we finished up the brush hog mulcher. That's all done. Okay, so coming up next, we'll be working on the 1966 Gravely L8. So far, I told you I had an oil leak. You can see it on the board down there. I'm thinking it might be the oil pump seal, which acts as a rear main seal on these tractors here. And I'll explain to you a couple of things that I did off camera real quick. This was a running tractor when we got it. We got it along with the 65 Model L, which is up there, which I have for sale right now. And that'll be it for this video. I hope to see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching and take care.